is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Christensen. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So here are the Cardinals to take over. Last week they got the victory against the San Francisco 49ers. They've got the lead in this one as well right now. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it, because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Here's Murray from midfield. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Greenwood. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Now Murray off play action. Being chased out left. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play.
They'll run here with counter. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Here's Murray. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride. Touchdown. Cut away from taking a 3-score lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by McCann. That was a three-score game there. He moves to 17. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Off play action. Christensen. And this is going to be incomplete.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. They run again with Dillon. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, that was a problem you play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Christensen. Throw complete. Now the ball comes loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Murray now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carr. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 41, Murray. They shakes him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Throwing to start the drive. Christensen. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this pass caught by Gray. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Jameis Winston has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. DK Metcalf, a touchdown reception. And on now to a check on the next-gen stats in that first half for the Packers. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half. These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On second down, it's Phillips. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Running the toss here to Dillon. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll run on first down. Phillips. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Christensen. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will close the gap down to 14. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time.
I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It'll be the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Got a man. It's McBride complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot. And
they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Here's Connor on the read option. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Up the middle they go. Greenwood. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 28. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Murray's throw taken in by Watkins here. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We just keep grinding, man. Got to keep faith alive. Madden's a good game. Yeah, it has some glitches, but it's a really fun game.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stopping that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
You did. That line's not even told for you. I'll tell you that much for free. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Dillon up the middle. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw on 3rd down, Christensen. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Cameron Thomas in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll be a 47-yard.
All right, we're in pretty good control of this right now.
First and 10. The Cardinal offense here.
Just got to keep doing what we've been doing.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On play action, it's Murray. Out to his left. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Dortch has actually caught a couple passes. He's not usually involved, but this year being the 4th receiver, Robbie Anderson retiring.
No signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
What's up, Wyatt?
First down, Murray.
Oh, the rookie Greenwood with a good catch. That's our 3rd down back.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes
Very good change of pace. Pinpoint accuracy. Murray has only missed 4 passes the last 2 games. He's on a tear. This being year 6, I thought he was on the decline. He's doing pretty good though.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Murray again, this is counter, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Gotcha, cool, man. You guys have a good time?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get
I just been typical Saturday stuff. Taking trash, letting the dogs out. Yak, 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 yada, yada, yada. And streaming a lot. Left this thing going most of the day. Yeah, I bet. You guys probably stayed up super late, huh?
70 yards rushing now for Connor and a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those.
We lost in the divisional round. I'm not sure if you knew that or not last year. It was a pretty rough exit. Gotcha. God, you guys woke up super early.
Again, a run with Connor.
Yeah. I'm kind of refreshed to lose, though, because, you know, when you win all the time, you're not really getting better. So that loss actually might teach us a little something. Also, we had Quez Watkins did not play, and of course we played the Falcons. We needed all the firepower we could get, and we just didn't have enough. We were down 21-3, ended up tying it before they kicked like a field goal with 6 seconds left. Yeah, Quez Watkins, our stretch wide receiver, he's got a 98 speed, so when you lose that, that's a big aspect of the offense. It helps open up stuff underneath, you know. So basically, I ended up just having to look for the underneath stuff. So trailing 21-3 near halftime, kind of had to adjust the game plan and went back to running it with Connor. He almost brought us back, ended up with 3 touchdowns. I got the highlight package up if you guys want to take a look. But yeah, it was stressful. Working all that as hard as we did during the season to get there at 13-4 and then losing the divisional round. It's a big letdown. But that's why we play. Always strive to be better.
But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news now.
Stuffing the run, that was a big aspect of the offseason. About week 1, went and picked up Javon Clowney and Ben Hill, a defensive tackle, to try to beefing up our defensive line, especially on run defense. It's helped so far. I mean, it's a lot different being able to stop the run. Some of those drives, they really wear on you. When you're worried, you know, oh God, the computer's getting the ball back. And you kind of dread it because you know something's going to happen. There's the pass rush I was talking about. There's Clowney showing up just in time. Speak of the devil.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away.
And also in the draft, we picked up a wide receiver, 95 speed. I didn't know it at the time, but put him at kick returner. He actually returned the opening kickoff of this game. So, oh man, we're getting the ball back. Wow. That's another reason I beefed up the defensive line. I had my guys getting hurt late last year, and it really killed our run defense. Yeah, I'll probably put the kick return up as a short. I'm sure it'll take off. Probably end up getting the backups in after this drive. Maybe.
Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
I noticed defending this Packers offense, if I run cover 2 and just play the receivers at the sticks, the pressure usually gets to the quarterback. Nice run. Right, good game for Connor in his 12th year.
Coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be here. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Throw it away.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well.
That was a pointless throw.
If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Murray as he sends to throw it.
Oh, got him. Nice throw over the top.
From 10 yards out, and the Cardinals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Well, I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock in
Thanks, buddy.
and things of that nature, but another
You know, I know for people that may be watching thinking, oh, that's an easy throw. It's really not. It's all about timing and watching that safety coverage.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And also last year we had 5 guys make the Pro Bowl. Kyler Murray, James Conner. Who else? Oh, Nathaniel Dell, our slot receiver. Isaiah Simmons. And our kicker.
The
The guy who makes all the 60-yard field goals.
certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more.
I want to hit 1K. We're working on it, man. We're doing actually pretty good. A steady subscribe rate the last week and a half, so we're almost there. Oh, man. Oh, look at that pig. Give me that ball. Byron Murphy Jr., you don't challenge the All-Pro. Come on now. Now that's a pig. And keeping his feet in bounds. Wow. That's definitely short material right there.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Oh wait, I did say I'm gonna bring Cunningham and the backups in.
We'll be back.
Let them get some time so they can build up get their builds going. Madison, I'm gonna play him. I'm leaving my wide receivers the way they are. I'm just changing up little things here. Madison barely gets to play. He's actually a really good back. Cunningham's pretty good, too. There you go. Okay, the first carry, 11 yards.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Another example of this offense really having their.
He's basically a faster James Conner.
When you look at the defense, they got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers.
He's got all the power Conner has. Look at the total yardage, 363 to 165.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I got you, Alex. Hey, Wyatt, do you know how to sign into the EA? Alex hasn't signed in before. I don't really know how to walk him through how to sign in. Because mine's been logged in for years, so mine's already set up. I forgot how I did it.
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there.
That's what I thought. Like on the opening screen, Alex, when you go into Madden, yes, that's the thing too. You need an email. Maybe your dad could help you do it. Oh no! Come on. Are you signed in to PlayStation Plus? Like you're signed up, you're signed onto the internet and everything?
But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior.
All right, I think after this game, in all seriousness, I'm going to... Okay, so you're not. Oh, that's probably the problem, buddy. You need PlayStation Plus to play. You need to be signed in. And then you should get like a login button. It'll ask you a few questions on the beginning of the Madden screen when you first open it up. Matter of fact, after this game, I'll try and help you, okay? Because I think you can see my screen.
Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Man, I tell you what, we do picks at work, and that's actually one of the tough ones. God almighty, is wide open. I really, in that game, I want to give the Jets the upper hand only because of their defense. Their defense is pretty good. I like their coach. The old 49ers defensive coordinator. But, I mean, that's 50-50, dude.
Of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
We play points at work, so I put low points.
That's going to leave them
And actually, I said I picked the Jets. I think I did pick the Lions.
So still
I think I did.
work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Yeah, they have. That's something to consider.
Team able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately,
That's something to consider. They've won 5 in a row.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting
Pretty good on my picks so far. I think the Vikings lost today, didn't they? They lost to Minnesota, and I think Buffalo plays tonight. I had somebody come through the stream earlier saying they were going to the game.
I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, they came back, really? Damn, that's awesome.
Here's Madison getting it again on second.
Holy crap.
The pick up there is it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more.
Dang, that's a big deal. I bet you Justin Jefferson went off, didn't he?
Because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying
It's got to be one of the biggest comebacks ever. 33-0.
They created some nice space for him.
It's got to be.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Whoa, what a pass. I wasn't expecting that. Cunningham showing some accuracy on the out route. Because I know I had the 49ers in 16 points on Thursday. I had the Vikings winning the first game today. I don't think I had any points on it, though. That's what I thought. Man, 33 points, dude. You don't hear about that. I'm going to let it go to the 2-minute warning. We're going to start running this thing out. I think 37-17 is a pretty good score. I don't know about y'all.
Has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you.
Ask me some other games, because I'm not bragging or nothing, but in the pick'em thing that we do at work, I'm pretty close to 65% accurate. So, I mean, I do know my stuff.
On the handoff, it's Madison.
Last year I was actually 73%. I mean, I've been watching football since I was, God, 10 or 11 years old. I mean, that was back when Emmitt Smith was a big deal, Barry Sanders was a big deal.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
My favorite NFL player, I'm just going to start naming stuff off the top of my head. Chris Johnson is my favorite, the Tennessee Titan. I hate how his career ended because I think, he could have broken some rushing records had he lasted longer. But that Chris Johnson to this day, even going back to Barry Sanders, you've never seen a player like him. That speed he had, it was ridiculous.
Every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important.
You guys go back and watch highlights. They got, how many dudes have like freaking 10 60-yard runs or 12? I don't know what it was, and I think 4 of them are like 90 plus. The man was he was a freak of nature. And then another player I like, he didn't do much. You guys know who Darren McFadden is? You ever heard of him? What about Matt Forte?
I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
All right, we'll let it run. Let it run here. Good victory, 37-17. Good game. Halftime After this, Alex, you still there?
Charles, a very simple mission.
I don't know if he's still there or not.
On your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach.
All right, so 2-0 in the season, year 6.
Defend our home field every time.
I want to look at actually Green Bay's running back. Oh, well, I mean,
So for Arizona,
I've been trying to help him get signed in for a while. He doesn't. I think he's a little confused on what he's doing. But it's kind of hard to help. But he does have a PS5. I wonder if he could do a screen share with me. I could walk him through it. I'm pretty sure. Because on the PS5, you can actually share your screen with your friends. Kind of like you could do on a computer. Our defense is just, they were good. Only 2 sacks, 1 interception, -43. Good old Madden with the crazy stats. 2 forced fumbles by Zaven Collins. 2 kick returns, 123 yards. Welcome back, Alex. 98 long. We were just talking, asking if you were here. All right, so let me save this game. Just stay there. And I'm going to show you the opening screen I'm talking about, okay? Now, you have to make sure that you're signed in on your PlayStation Network, okay? You have to be signed in, or you will not play. There's no way to do it. Oh, Oh, man, Seahawks next. Wyatt, that's your team. I wonder if they're any better than they have been so far. I think they're 1-1 now. Actually, I think they beat me. They beat me before a few times. Hold on, we got a breakout linebacker, Christian Harris. All right, this is a guy out of Alabama who played on the Houston Texans for a few years. We picked him up as a free agent. That'd be nice to get him a depth trait. Less than 250 yards, or get Chris Harris one interception, a forced fumble, a tackle for loss, or a sack. So if we get one of those with him next game, we're good. That's not really that tough. I guess it's a Thursday night game, so. Okay. I'll wait for you, man. I gotta go through this stuff anyway. All right, Wyatt, they're gonna ask me what I need to do here for the short week. I'm gonna let you pick. Okay? I'm pretty sure they will. Never mind, they didn't. Never mind. That's on the bye week, I guess. All right, versus Seattle. It says cover the deep ball. I hate doing that because usually they end up running the ball. And of course, the blitz. All right, Alex said his dad's setting up the PS5, so I'm going to try to buy some time here, upgrade some players, look at some stats. Hey, Ariazi, or Ariazi? I think that's how you say it. We're going to go power, because accuracy depends on the user. I mean, it doesn't really matter, at least what I've noticed. Let's see what players are ready to sign contracts. Byron Murphy, 1 year, $10 million a piece for these guys. Let me see. I'm going to negotiate a little bit. I'm going to say, listen, I'll give you 11.2 and an $8 million signing bonus for 3 years. Oh, wow. Hey. These guys I want to keep locked up, at least for a couple of years. They're too good to let slip away. That's the thing, is I'm going to have to... Look at all these guys, dude. A lot of the one-year guys I'm letting go. I'm just going to wait till the off-season. Guys like Connor, I'll sign. Harrison, debatable. That guy definitely I want to sign. Bowman, yes. And of course, he wants $10 million a year. But he's a big piece to the puzzle. All right, let's take a look at the stats. Kyler Murray in the first 2 games. Look at those numbers. 48 of 54, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, 88%, 127.7 rating. It's 9.1 yards per attempt. Running game, we haven't relied on Connor as much. He's getting older. Greenwood's picked up some of the slack at 5.6 yards a carry. Okay, I got you. Are you on your PS5 right now? I'm guessing you're on a phone or a tablet watching the stream, I'm guessing. Nathaniel Dell, 13 catches. Look at this number from last year, Wyatt. Look at these numbers. 139 for 1650 and 9 touchdowns last year. Needless to say, that got him to the Pro Bowl. And he was the league leader in receptions. That's pretty good for a 4th-round pick. Rondale Moore last year. Let's take a look at his stats. 50 catches for 894 and 9 touchdowns after taking over for DeAndre Hopkins. Look at the 2 years before that, though. 101 for 1,012. 101 for 1,011. Back-to-back years. And then last but not least, let's take a look at Watkins, who hasn't been in the offense as much this year. But last year, just take a look at his numbers. 46 catches for 894 yards, 19.4 yards a catch, and 7 touchdowns. That's what I mean. He's stretches the defense. 19.4 yards a catch. That's crazy. Defensively, we've actually played more offense and defense this year. Well, there's Christian Harris. That's the guy we're trying to get the depth trait. He had 3 sacks in the first game. 6 tackles for loss right now. Only 1 interception. But now we locked up both Mullen Jr. and Murphy Jr. for another 3 years, so I'm happy with that. 3 forced fumbles for Zaven Collins. He's actually quietly like one of the leaders on the team. I think he had 57 tackles last year. I want to see what happened. I can't remember if he got hurt. No, he played in all 17. That's weird. I must have played a lot of cover 3 last year, and that took him out of the game. Kicking, Tucker McCann, of course, the guy who broke the NFL record. 68-yard field goal, there it is. He doesn't miss often, as you can see. 94, 87, 93, 94. Most of the time I miss, it's because it's a 60-yard field goal. I'm always trying for it. Punting. Take a look at Ariaza's stats. 2 years ago, averaged 52, 49, 48, 47, and 49. Long as 73 last year. It's pretty good. Kick return this year. Jose Daniels out of Nebraska. He's a rookie. You see where I drafted him at. I can't remember. Always his second year. Maybe I picked him up. No, I didn't. I drafted him last year. Or I picked him up last year. Undrafted. Free agent. Also the punt returner. Last year, 34-19 for Murray. This year, he's on a pretty good run. Game-by-game stats, 130 rating in the first game versus the Niners. Look at that, almost the same score. But the completions and attempts, that's what I look at in the yards per attempt. It shows that we're stretching the field more. And he's got 2 rushing touchdowns as well. I don't run as much with him now that he's older. He's a little slower. A little slower. Kingsbury climbing the legacy leaderboard at number 5. 3 Super Bowls, 4 conference championships. I still haven't won a player of the year. I mean, a coach of the year. I don't know how, but... Take a look at some of the NFL records. Rushing yards. Take a look at Connor. I know he broke 12. Oh, he's not on there yet. Rushing touchdowns, I think he is. For a career, I think I've got to the list now. Yeah, there's Connor right there. 121. He's 2 behind Marcus Allen. Of course, 164 is the record. Held by the one and only Emmitt Smith. And Ezekiel Elliott is trailing him. Not by much. Some career stats here. 33,000 yards. There's Connor. 11,138 yards. 121 touchdowns. 2,800 yards after contact. 396 catches by Moore. That's pretty good for his 6th year. Simmons almost at the 1,000 tackle mark. He's at 100 tackles for loss. That's the other guy I signed. Leonard Williams. Helped beef up the defensive line. 30 picks, 27, 22, 14, 14. 122 at 131. Field was made. Let's see. See what I'm saying here? I haven't missed one under 50 yards. All my misses come from 50 or more. All right, I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes here. Be right back.